Welcome back to episode 2 of Uncle Spike's little Mk1 Fiesta Quattro. Say hello, Uncle Spike! So Uncle Spike's bought himself a spit, and that is really, really cool. I'm glad you bought that, because we might want to put an Escort up on there at some point. And who knows what else, yeah. I want a new van. I wonder if we can put that on there. No. Right, so Uncle Spike's got it up on the spit, and he's been working on this, getting the rad mounted. So let me just flip this round. So that's all mounted on rubbers, Uncle Spike, is it? Yep. And this is the all fabled radiator that you order, and it turns up 8 months later. And in the wrong colour. And in the wrong colour. So this is a black one we ordered. Yep. So this is it's a nice radiator though. In fairness, it's quite big. Like Tom's used one of these on his XK in the past, so we're fairly sure it'll look after this. Mounted on rubbers, little donuts there, Uncle Spike, and these come out and you can put AN fittings in them, can't you? So we can run
6 positions all around it. You just choose what you want to use.
Wicked. So we're going to run the pipes under the car in big old AN fittings.
Yeah. I think above the drive shaft.
Above the prop shaft.
Yeah, sorry, prop shaft.
Oh yeah, cool.
Not used to four-wheel drive shit.
Not used to four-wheel drive. It's usually front-wheel drive, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, Uncle Spike's just you know, bent. Oh, I keep leaning on it and it keeps moving. I don't like it.
There's no wheels on it.
There's no wheels on it. I don't like it. Yeah, I really do like it. I don't like it. I do. Yes, yeah, that is cool. Yeah, well, in the past we've always just had to get on the ramp and being on. Oh, your arm guards have gone, mate. In the past we've always just had to do it on a ramp, and that's better than most have to, isn't it? Really, the fact that we've had a ramp. Yeah. Uncle. Whoa. Oh yeah, that is so cool being able to do that. So what have you been doing here then, Uncle Spike? You've been putting in the oh yeah, lock it off. Otherwise I'll lean on it again and it'll just walk away. Oh, that's interesting. This is how Uncle Spike's mounted it made some bits of box set. What's that, 40x40? Yeah. Bolted through there and through the bumper. It's quite nice, this, isn't it? I really like it.
Thanks to Uncle Lurch came and helped me on an evening.
Well, Uncle Lurch? Yeah. Like Donk?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You just lift it up. Yeah. Thanks, Lurch. What a legend. Yeah, so these have mounted on. He's done the same at the front by looks of it on a cross member.
They both come off of the bumper mounts, which they're piss thin, so we decided to come up under on something structural.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Rear chassis legs picked up on, and the front, obviously, the cross member.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes perfect sense. And you can see here Uncle Spike's been putting in these mounts for the new cross members.
Suspension.
Oh, of course, yes. We've got the new suspension, which is over there, which Uncle Spike's made all those arms. We'll come back to that in a minute. Yeah. So this all mounts. Yep, I'm with you. So this is structural against there, and then the suspension goes in there.
It picks up on the cage inside as well. I've got the cage down to it.
Oh, wicked.
This is basically to strengthen up where I've cut a chuffing great hole in the Fiesta.
I'm with you.
So like
just a brace.
Here, and it holds the lower engine mount at the same
Brilliant.
time.
Oh, of course, like the torsion mount.
Yes.
Mate, perfect. That's lovely. So you've had this upside down now so that you can weld all the way along here. See, this is not finished yet.
No, not decided what to do with that. I might flatten that off there.
Yep.
Just give myself an area to put things like a fuel tank.
Yes.
Like a flat area.
Yes, because we've got the fuel tank now as well. We can come back to that as well.
So, yeah, I've left this. I didn't know what I was going to do with this area yet.
Work from the front back.
Yeah, middle out, really.
Middle out, yeah. Yeah, but so so this is like ideal. Prop shaft all the way up here. The diff is not in, obviously, but that all picks up onto these. Uncle Spike's just protected this. Yeah, the floor will come through there.
Prop shaft bearing mount.
Prop shaft bearing mount. Lovely.
Probably not going to need this hole anymore that I've cut.
No, because we were going to use the shifter.
Yeah.
Like the DSG shifter, but now Max ECU have made an emulator for that within the software within the ECU. So essentially, we can just have forward and backward buttons on the steering wheel or wherever we want to go. Mate, you've got to have a little switch like on the battery cars, forwards and backwards, like on a kid's car. just wide open throttle and just flick it forward. Yeah, cool. This really cool. Remember the old jacks?
Yeah.
They used to sort of push in and wind the handle. It just feels odd. But of course, back in the day, we went round this car, didn't we, underneath, and we used bloody Schultz and Schultz the hell out of the car.
415 at first, didn't you?
Yes, that's it. But it was a long time ago. Was this 2006, 2005, maybe? Maybe a bit earlier. Yeah, so protected it like mad of all this horrible stuff. And it's great because it's it offers lots of protection, but it's such a nightmare to get our stuff off, isn't it? So obviously everywhere Spike's been welding, he's had to go round with the, what are you using there, like a wire wheel or something?
No,
the Scotch Brite pad things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That is eBay's finest if ever I've seen eBay's. Yeah, those are really cool. But they were also
I've got little ones now, go on here as well.
they're like just slightly better than those like grinding wheels that go on. Oh, that's tasty. No, you're a cheat.
Yeah.
These are just slightly better than those wire wheels that go on grinders, the death wheels.
I hate them.
Yeah, because these still spit stuff out and it pings you.
Stick in you.
No, that's fair. No, you haven't got like a piece of wire stuck in your testes.
Oh, so there's the rear end.
Oh yeah, rear end's on the floor there. That's the steering rack, which we can talk about in a moment. So the rear end was in the car last time we did another video, the last video. So it's quite interesting from here because these are my old Mondeo 4x4 hubs I kept from something.
Yes.
So these are Mondeo 4x4 hubs. And the shock absorbers, what did we say they were?
R53 Mini.
R53 Mini front shock absorbers.
So
and
they will be made special.
Okay, this is just like a mock-up.
It's just something that I can roll with.
That makes sense, but we've got like a... So this bore is the same as that.
It is now.
It is now. Fair enough.
I then bored out.
Ah, yes, I also remember that. And these are just mock-ups again at the moment, just I've seen people run with this sort of shit, to be fair. Yeah. I just remember you doing it years ago.
Yeah, I broke it.
And broken it and had to phone me up. Come and tow me home from Taunton. That was in the BAM converted Touran. Yeah, that was good fun. So yeah, that's the Haldex module in there, all mounted up in Spike's subframe, and this obviously mounts just in up under there. So that's cool. So let's chat about the steering rack. So this is the EP3 steering rack. This is out of the Honda Civic EP3, and Uncle Spike's managed to. So this is cut back at the moment, and he's made a cover which goes over that, which I'll show you very shortly. But essentially, this bolts in to the cage from the engine bay. This is EP3 adjustable up and down. That goes to there. Now the reason that he's done that, Uncle Spike.
As a prop shaft going through the steering wheel.
Yeah. So this is the old Fiesta stuff that we made and put together a long time ago, like 10 plus years.
And some of it, yeah.
And some, yeah. So yeah, God,
Look at
Christ.
little 1 litre CVs.
Yeah, tiny little CV joints, and then you look at these monsters. So yeah, that's the old ladies as well. They're probably worth a few quid, I'd have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can see where the steering rack picks up. You know, the in relation to the centre point of there. So obviously, Uncle Spike's got a transfer box there, haven't you, Spike?
Yes.
That's bloody inconvenient because there was a steering rack there.
Yes.
So the EP3 stuff is all the way up there. So that allows him to run. What strut tops are they?
Comp brakes all round.
Oh, comp brake strut tops, like for essentially like a generic universal part that you've managed to bolt in. Right, okay.
Caster and all that.
With you. Okay, so they're fully adjustable. Yeah. Straight into the EP3 stuff. Custom lower arms, which already go into those points that we looked at a minute ago. And that, as I say, has lifted that up and allowed room for the transfer case on the DQ250, which is here. So this is the engine and gearbox. This is the 1.6 Ecoboost. This is the adapter plate Uncle Spike's made up. It's a bit dirty.
Yeah, could have grinding dust on everything.
Yeah, it's grinding dust on everything. But yeah, so this is the transfer case, and it fits like a glove. So prop shaft comes out here, and the steering rack, new one, is here. The original one is right there. So that's the reasoning behind that. We like that. Where's your cover, Uncle Spike? You can show them. We can show that off. Have a rethink on the engine mounts I see here. These are the ones you drew up.
Yeah, I didn't like the old ones and decided to make some new ones because you can.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Bloody lovely.
So yeah, got to tidy all that up again, weld it fully. I've had the engine hung in on it, and it is just so much nicer.
Right.
Lots of room here for a pissing great turbo.
Oh yeah, of course. We're going to go sidewinder.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not. Ooh. I suppose we've got all the room in the world at the front for radiator, so we can do...
No.
Just... No? Still no?
Well, radiators. Oh.
Intercooler is what I'm saying. The radiator's in the back,
Yeah,
so...
choice of radiator or intercooler because there's no room.
So radiator. So intercooler or radiator, naturally...
Radiator's demoted because it's like boost over cooling, don't you?
Yeah, boost over cooling every time. So
yeah.
big intercooler here, which is not made yet or looked at even.
No.
No, that's
Long way
fair.
off yet.
Yeah, that's fair. So essentially, next up is just finish off the fabrication at the back.
Yeah, need to box in where the diff's going.
Box in where the diff's going.
Well, this all needs boxing in. Need to duct up to the rad.
Of course, yes. Yeah, we've got to get some air flowing through there.
This is where I was thinking of cutting these off.
Oh, I see, like flattening them down there. Yeah, actually, that won't look too bad at all, will it?
Yeah.
And then we've still got to rectify carbon roof. We've got to cut all that off. That'll be fun.
I said we'd do it already, but I didn't know whether we'd structurally damage it or not. I don't know.
I would leave everything in
until
the last minute, yeah, because it's all going to stay in one piece. Because you've done quite a lot of structural bits. What are you going to do here? Just like sort of blend that, I guess, out the way of the seat, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll try it back on with that.
Yeah, well, trim it back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's nice. And yeah, and then you can weld that hole up again.
Yep. Might stick a big sticky plaster on it.
Tasty. So this is what you drew.
Yeah.
And who's made that for you?
Uncle Howard.
Uncle Howard from Aller Engineering. What a legend. You just send him a drawing, and he laser cuts it, folds it, and then it just sort of pushes in there. So that's
Hit it.
Hit it. There you go. So that goes in there. You're going to weld this into the bulkhead, I assume.
Yep, and then trim up the other side, make it look nice.
Trim it the other side. So this will be essentially part of the bulkhead.
Yep.
So all of this will be strengthened up with that, and then your steering column just comes through that little hole, plumbs into there, because all this is EP3, isn't it?
Yep.
And this is electric power steering that we're going to run speed controlled from the Max ECU.
Yes.
Winning. It's going yet?
No.
No? No idea.
I quite still like the idea of the black and the carbon, but I'm not 100% on any of it.
Fair enough. Are we making carbon panels for this?
Yes.
Oh, I fucking
That'll be
hate
cheaper.
making carbon panels. Mind you, compared to the Jag, this is just basically a box.
Yeah.
So it's just square, flat panels. The Jag's all rounded and horrible, and this is just flat.
It can't not demold.
No, it can't not be. Quite literally a box.
Yeah. Long before the days of someone drawing a nice car on CAD, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. Long before the Ford Sierra changed everything.
Yeah.
Right, so that's probably like 10-15 minutes of us just dribbling on about your car. Ultimately, you need to get your arse in gear and box all this in, sort all this out, so we can throw some wires in here and make some carbon bits.
Yeah, not quite that easy, is it?
No, there's room to put a seat in there.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, okay. And you're taking all the soundproofing off this time?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fair.
probably put it back in again.
Probably put it back in again, yeah, I know, yeah. Probably like to put it in and then take it back out again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, oh, I've decided against that. Yeah. Right, cool. All right, I keep leaning on that f***ing car and it moves and it scares me. Cars should not move when you lean on them.
But it shouldn't be 4 foot in the air.
No, it shouldn't be 4 foot in the air, like no, with no wheels on them. It feels horrible. Nice legs, Uncle Spike.
Yeah, balls.
Anyway, hopefully that'll give you some sort of update on this.
Been a long time coming, but a certain French POS got in the way, didn't it?
Yeah, certain fucking AX made us piss around and because that's still not behaving, is it?
No.
It's still got like a bit of a, like you put the brakes on, it goes to the left a bit, but that's something we'll talk about in another video, I suppose.
Don't buy French cars.
Don't buy a French car, no. Buy a Fiesta and
take it apart for most of its life.
take it apart from most of it. I think it's been in apart, when you consider the bloody thing is what, 40 years old?
Yeah.
And it's been apart for more than half of its life. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Bit of a progress report. We're going to try again, and like I was sort of saying in some of the other videos, we're going to try and do like some videos of us actually doing stuff and actually come down and like do some stuff with Spike, so that you can actually see what's going on, actually see him do some stuff. So hopefully you find it interesting. Bit of progress. I don't suspect there's another Fiesta like it. Maybe there is.
Can't be 2 idiots.
No, there can't be 2 idiots. Right, till next time. Say bye, Spike. Cheerio. Cheerio.